Hello everyone, it's Old Guardian here. In this video I'm going to present what is possibly the best budget deck in the game at the moment, and this is Secret Paladin. Secret Paladin of course is one of the best decks in the game in its full cost version, but also the budget version is very viable. You can also play the same archetype basically without the secrets, so pure aggro Paladin. Very similar game plan as a budget deck, so you can also alternate between the two if you want a little bit of something change. Secret Paladin was already nerfed during Forged in the Barrens. Sword of the Fallen had its durability lowered from 3 to 2, but Sword of the Fallen is still really good. So you have some early minions that you can play, you have Sword of the Fallen that's going to give you some secrets, it draws them from the deck and plays them, that's an incredible effect. You have Grab Riders that you can buff, including with cards like Blessing of Authority, and then you just hit face and kill people, while they desperately try to play around your secrets. So, sounds pretty good. Whenever I'm building a budget deck, I'm always trying to find some edge for it. Because if you're just building a budget deck by taking out all the good cards from the original deck and replacing them with cheaper cards, then you just have a watered down version of the full deck, so you don't have an edge against it, you're always unfavored in the mirror matchup. And that has been difficult in Forged in the Barrens, because so many of the good cards are epic or legendary cards, those are the build around cards, so if you just take them out you're always ending up with a weaker deck. But not so necessarily with the Paladin deck. Sure, I'm missing some pieces, I'm especially missing Oh My Yoke as a secret. Oh My Yoke would be such a great secret, because it prevents your board from being cleared with spells, and that's just something you don't have on a budget. So I would happily replace a Noble Sacrifice and an Avenge in order to put a pair of Oh My Yokes into the deck. But be that as it may, the deck can still do things. The regular Secret Paladin is a little bit slower, it runs stuff like Kazagus, an incredible power play. And there's something like Hammers of the Narv, Ogre-Mancers, but I can't do that stuff, because I don't have Oh My Yoke to protect my board, I don't have that Kazagus for the power swing, so I'm also not using even the cards that could be available to me, like Alexstrasza Lifebinder and Talon Fordring, also used in regular Secret Paladin, and they are in the closet so they are available for free, but I can't use them because I don't have the support structure to use them. So what I'm doing instead, I'm trying to go under the regular Secret Paladin. I'm trying to be faster, I'm trying to be more aggro than that. And that happens by using stuff like Blessing of Kings. So when I can't have Kazagus requires that it's the only focused card in your deck, I have Blessing of Kings, so I have Grab Rider into Blessing of Kings, then Rubian Egg into Blessing of Kings. I have stuff that makes this deck a little bit faster, a little bit more aggressive, and that enables me to sometimes have an edge against this full cost list. Even though it has higher quality cards, but it's slower, so I have a chance to just kill them before they get to use them to full value. As for the mulligans with this deck, this would be my ideal opening hand. Sword of the Fallen, First Day of School, Grab Rider, maybe add a Hand of Adal if I want the coin, and yeah, that would be the dream. These are the best cards to keep. Hand of Adal is a good keep if you already have some minions. Then you can of course keep other 1-drops, Intrepid Initiate, Knight of Anointment, those can still be good. But if you already have something early, then Mankrik is also a good card to keep. But a dream hand would look like this, and boom. Now, let's go take a look at Budget Secret Paladin in action, and if you enjoy this content, please like this video and check out my Twitch channel where I livestream Hearthstone. Let's keep it. Well, Avengers not much, but it's something. I really didn't want to draw a Noble Sacrifice there, just for naught. Let's see, what kind of Demon Hunter are we up against? I figured they would attack, so I really didn't want to spend Noble Sacrifice for what would essentially be nothing. Ooh, I do like eggs. The scrambled eggs. Yep, that's my egg. My beautiful little egg. This used to be a Cult Neophyte, but I looked at, okay, maybe it's not a Cult Neophyte meta. Maybe it's an egg meta. Well, give it a try. Now the Demon Hunter is all perplexed by this vast threat of Nerubians. Scrag! I don't remember what it says, really. I thought it might say something like that. That would make sense, right? I think it would. First Day of School, but we're going all Mankrik here. Olgra into the deck. Hi, Vanilla Flower. Good to see you. The Demon Hunter is trying to figure out a path to succeed against the dreadfulness of Paladin. that seems difficult. Because Paladin good. Ooh, I like that. Let's do that. And then wacka wacka. Some face hitting time. Alright. Well. Oh, it's an OTK Demon Hunter. They actually have tools to kill this stuff here. Well, they have tools to kill some of this stuff. But there's more where these came from. Oh, that sucks. Now they used to perfectly find more Artificer for that. And I guess they don't have silence in the deck either. So unless they're able to kill this now, how would they even be able to kill it? Yeah. I smacked him in the face with it. Then I put a Blessing of Authority on it. Now it has 9 health again. You just used a Moarg. And an Eye Beam. Do you happen to have another Moarg handy? That's the big question, isn't it? That's the big question. Okay. 3 damage incoming. Cool. That's a start. They might be able to kill it next turn. I mean, this turn they obviously have to just swing face. They can't hit anywhere else. That 3 damage does mean that I won't be able to get small stuff on this board. Or I can play, of course, small stuff, but I can't get it to stick. Okay. Goody good stick. Let's see if this draws me another Blessing of Kings and I just win the game instantly. Nope. Crab Rider isn't terrible, right? I guess it's not terrible. It survives at 1 health. So we'll do Crab Rider, Noble Sacrifice and hit face. I could have tried to look for an Abusive Sergeant from this. An Abusive Sergeant from this could have actually solved my problem. It would have killed the Demon Hunter. Well, that's a lot of stuff the Demon Hunter needs to kill. They might be able to do it. They can't swing into anything unless they can heal. But they have Eye Beams. They have the 1 damage to 3 targets spell. They might pick up another Moarg. Moarg Eye Beam is only 6 damage though. That's not enough to kill the egg. Well, that's one Demon Hunter. Maybe I can try this hand. See what happens. Warriors are a little scary, of course. Okay, I think we're spending the coin here. Let's try to get on this board immediately. See what happens. Is Big Druid still viable? It never was. If I hit this one over there, then the 1/1s can kill this. If I was the Grab Rider to kill that, then the 1/1s can kill the Grab Rider. We'll ask them if they want to use the 1/1s to kill the Grab Rider.
These old bones just keep moving. Here for a good time.
Well, no, they only get to kill 1. Okay, that's fine, that's fine. Or then I get to Divine Shield this. That's good. Divine Shield that and get rid of the Parade Leader. Okay. But it's hard to fight a board battle against Rush Warrior. because, surprising as it may seem, they have a lot of rush minions. Time to start getting some secrets out. What can I find? Noble sacrifice. Hand of Adal or the egg. I'll go for the hand. Okay. Well, now there's a noble sacrifice. It might help a little, depending if they sequence this correctly. I know they have 1/1 in hand. And now they have enough mana to start doing some playmaker moves or something. This was probably the sequence that I was hoping for. That their weapon goes into the noble sacrifice. But is it enough? Because they could have some playmaker moves. Plenty of other rush moves are available as well. Hand buff into a 3/3 Darkmoon Rider and more. Without the hand buffs, these are enough to kill Rokara. Alright, studies could help. They had the playmaker. That was the real thing. Okay. Letting them keep that playmaker is kind of scary. I probably can't afford to do that. Then it's a question whether I trade this into the playmaker, whether I buff it. Let's first kill the Grab Rider. Grab the secret. It's an avenge. I need to trade that away. Then it's Goody and the egg. Okay. Avenge is up, Goody and the egg are on the board. But the more mana the warrior has, the better they can just do really big swing turns. And those might be impossible for me to handle. Could have also played First Day of School into double 1-drops in addition to Goody. But there is also a world in which the Goody survives this turn. And I want to renew the Divine Shield on the Goody. And I might not do it with Blessing of Kings, so I still figured I would want to do it like this. Okay. Then Rokara only buffs if it survives. Or if the minion survives. Well, that hit twice into this one, but if it... no. Yeah, that's actually really sweet now. They need to have a second Grab Rider. Okay. Some scary threats. Handle it. That Voodoo Doctor is perfect here. It enables me to kill the Grab Rider. That will leave the Rokara up. Is that scary? To an extent it is, yeah. I could do Mankrik, Sword of the Fallen, and Voodoo Doctor. Also have the option to kill this one. I mean, to kill Rokara and leave this one up. They could have a buff for it. No matter what I do, something is going to survive. I want to kill that one. I'll take a hit into... Now they can give Rokara Divine Shield. That wasn't good either. Now there's a chance that they give Rokara Divine Shield. If they have the buff card in hand. They certainly are not big about playing around secrets. And hope that something sticks. But fine. I will have to kill the Rokara. One shield on that one so that it takes out the Rokara. Kings on this one. And this one's going to the dome. And this one's going to the dome. Okay. Warrior has 7 cards in hand, 8 mana. Lots of stuff can happen. One thing that can't happen is the Troublemaker. And if they start playing multiple cards, then well, there's that Galloping Savior. We'll see. It's an interesting moment we're living here. In this matchup, the Egg is far better than the Cult Neophyte. This matchup was actually one of the main reasons I put in the Egg now instead of the Neophyte. That hurts in the Warlock matchup, but I don't think Warlock is that common. Whereas Rush Warrior is very, very common. And the Egg just gives me a better shot for this one. How many Rush minions do they have? How much damage can they deal? Okay, the next one they play summons a 3/4 for me. So this is nowhere near enough. I mean, you can count, right? You're dead.
Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the show, please click the like button and subscribe to my channel for more.